Ask someone outside the US what American barbecue looks like, and you'll get roughly the same answer in 6 different accents. A grill, some sausages, maybe a burger if someone's feeling ambitious. 20 minutes, done, move on with the evening. Nobody warns them about the version that spends 12 hours in a brick pit before the doors even open. Nobody tells them a plate of ribs can make a grown man go completely silent, or that a bowl of baked beans can make someone rethink an entire country's food reputation. What looks like just meat on a grill turns out to be something else entirely, and the people who showed up ready to be unimpressed end up the most converted of all. Stick around, the reactions only get more honest from here. Inside Terry Black's, a German traveller arrived already halfway to a punchline. He makes fun of American food for a living, and he wanted the audience to know it before he'd even ordered. Then a beef rib bigger than his hand landed on the table. He grumbled, only half serious, that he'd need to dislocate his jaw just to get a bite in. What came after wasn't a joke.
Today I will try Texas barbecue for the first time as a German. This is a real American experience. You have the cheddar glass, a bullet hole, yeah? So the beans have meat in it too? Pork and beef? This is a kinky country, I like it. Okay, it's been 25 seconds. We already have like 2,500 calories on this plate.
25 seconds and it's gonna take 2 years off of your life.
Yeah. Oh my god, look at this. I think this is the beverage that makes the frogs gay in America. Okay, holy shit. If I finish this, I'm gonna be real American. This is a beef rib. What happened to the beef seal? First step, you gotta dislocate your jaw like a snake. Yeah, very salty. With the flavor, how is that possible? It's so juicy, it melts in my mouth. I joke a lot about American food. This is one of the best things I've ever had. Americans, why don't you start with that? That's the best thing America has to offer, I think. So this is the brisket. It's hard to grab because it's falling apart faster than democracy in America. It's a jokey joke, yeah. I love America, okay. As a German, the highest compliment I would say, not bad. Nicht schlecht, yeah? This is one of the sides, cream corn. It's more like corn cream because it actually has more cream than corn. Yo, that shit's good. It's very sweet. It tastes like a dessert mixed with like German horse semen. I love it. Now here we have this mac and cheese. Yo, the mac and cheese is just more powerful in this house. As a German, I'm a bit of a sausage expert, yeah? I've been to a lot of Wiener circles in my life, yeah? Not the restaurant, you know what I mean? I hate to say it, but this is some of the best sausage I've had. This one is so smoky. This is cornbread. Americans find a way to put corn in everything. They put corn in the cream, they put corn in bread, and in the vaccines also. Corn's everywhere. It balances out the smokiness because it's a little bit sweet. Why has nobody told me about this? Nobody talks about Texas barbecue. Germans don't know about this. We think about American food, we think about burgers and pizza and Mexican food. This is real American food, man. America should be proud of this. Not bad.
Trays sliding down a cafeteria line weren't what this British couple expected at Papa's BBQ. Staff spooned out sides as everything in the room smelled like it had been smoking since sunrise. When the tray finally landed, ribs, brisket, pulled pork, sausage, a bowl of sauce big enough to bathe in, the woman said out loud she didn't think they'd need any more food. One bite of brisket later, the doubt was gone.
Try our first Texas barbecue. We have come to Papa's BBQ. You're gonna see what it's all about. Oh my goodness, it smells so good in here. The smell of it is fantastic. We're just deciding where to sit. Do we stay downstairs or upstairs? I'm unsure as of yet. There's so many different options and it smells so nice. But I think we're just gonna have to go for a family board so we get to try all of this stuff together. Here he is on the order. Oh wow, it's like a canteen.
Thank you. No idea, but these look huge.
I'm quite glad we've gone for what we've gone for. Oh my god, the food has just arrived. Look at all of this. We just went for the family bundle. It is absolutely huge what we have got. I don't think we're gonna need any more. Just check those ribs out, and there's your beef brisket. Oh my god, it looks amazing. Beef brisket, just check that out in Texas at a barbecue. Texas barbecue. Wow. Oh, that is amazing, absolutely incredible.
That, and we're gonna dip it in this amazing sauce.
Whoa, that is a massive bowl of sauce. That
it is. Right, I'm gonna go for it. Wow. First Texas barbecue. That is gorgeous. The sauce, the meat, so good.
From the driver's seat of his own car, a British expat filmed his first bite of a Killen's barbecue tray, working through it with calm confidence. The mac and cheese broke the plan. He went quiet, closed his eyes, dropped his voice to a whisper. By the brisket, he was holding an imaginary phone to his ear, pretending to call his mother. Cancel the flight.
I eat too much. Coming me as a Brit, living in the USA, about to try Texas barbecue for the first time. So I got the food. Bed back season tour is in full effect. So I got a free meat plate first. It's got ribs, brisket, and jalapeno cello sausage. First, rib. Let's go. Yo. Now I see what your name is. Wow. This is good. Jalapeno sausages with cheddar. Listen, selfish. Absolutely. Look at my fingers. Meant to be a gentleman. All right, so here's the brisket. The money. The money. Let's give it a go. Let me call my mom. Mom. I ain't coming home. I ain't coming home. I'm not coming home, I said. Cancel the flight. Mom, they got this stuff called brisket over it. I'm not coming home. To eat what? I know what you're thinking. Big back tour. Just another normal meal for us. Okay. Look at this then, love. Look at this. Look at this. This is a dino rib, they said. Look at the bone. What animal is this? I'm gonna try this. Oh my God. You know what's funny? I got a bunch of sauces. I don't need them for any of this food. This is amazing. Like the salt and pepper on top, on this bit, is so good.
Arriving at Franklin Barbecue at 6:30 a.m. for an 11 a.m. opening, this visitor treated the whole morning like a pilgrimage. The line already stretching down the block by 8:30. He toured the pit room first, comparing the custom smokers to aerospace engineering. The $340 tray that followed had to justify all that waiting, and it did. Brisket with a visible smoke ring, and turkey dipped in butter until it stopped resembling the dry Christmas centerpiece he grew up with. Somewhere under the joke was real grief for every dry turkey dinner that came before it.
Today we're trying what people say is the best barbecue in the world. This whole tray costs $340. This is Franklin. Aaron Franklin is a smoke wizard. We arrived at 6:30 a.m. to be the first in line, but by 8:30 the queue is down the block. It all starts in the pit room, which houses these impressive smokers. These smokers are massive. It's like they were created by NASA. Then at 11 o'clock, you're allowed in, and then you order your meat by the pound. We're starting off with their world-famous brisket. We've gone straight to the top. This is my first bite of smoked meat in America. You've got that incredible pink smoke ring and the floppiness. You take a bite and it just erupts with flavour. The saltiness, the fattiness, the butteriness, it's got the lot. Actually, one of the best pieces of meat I've ever put in my mouth. I beg your pardon. Next up, we've got the pork ribs, which look like they're from a movie. The meat has the most perfect bite where it doesn't just like fall off the bone. I love the smokiness with the salt and pepper. The glaze on these ribs is quite frankly ridiculous. Doctor! The butter bath turkey is the staff favourite. The way the turkey holds onto that smoke, but it's not too strong, and then you just get mouthfuls of that buttery glaze. Brilliant, that's the next Christmas dinner ruined. Turkey is not meant to taste that good. We've always got to finish on a little bit of pulled pork just before we get our salad in. The size of these pots is ridiculous. You can't take a date to come out. Enjoy.
Rain was coming down outside Naaman's in a small Arkansas town near the Texas border, and this British visitor walked in more for shelter than expectation. What actually got him was the baked beans, plain and forgettable where he's from, here built from scratch with smoked meat folded through. He laughed that they'd basically stolen and upgraded a British staple without asking. A rainy detour became one of his favourite stops.
I am in a very rainy Arkansas in Texarkana, and I'm going to try Arkansas barbecue for the first time at Naaman's. Let's go. Right. It's a heavy door, that.
I can smell the brisket.
Have a look around this place. Look, there's a truck with a polar bear on it. There's a bar.
Yeah, this place is a vibe.
I'm gonna go for the 2-meat plate, right? One of them, brisket, the other one, pork ribs. Then I'm going for green beans and meat in the beans. Arkansas, let's see what you've got. Food has arrived. So far, the smell of these ribs smell incredible. The brisket. My God, look at that. It's not calling you Arkansas. Meaty beans. You've just taken our baked beans and upgraded them. Hot. They're barbecuey, they're meaty, they're perfect. Let's go with the green beans. Little pieces of meat, I'm all for it. Now down to the main characters, pork ribs. Loads of meat on this. Yep. Oh my. I'm so glad they taste as good as they smell. Final piece. Let's get this brisket. That's a good sign. I don't know whether it's because we're on the border of Texas and they've smuggled it over, but it's as good as you're gonna get. Arkansas, well done. Norman's, incredible.
Red neon spelling out Gus's BBQ looked exactly like the diner scenes he'd only seen in movies, and that was before he'd even sat down. Then came the table sauce caddy. 4 regional styles side by side. He dipped a rib in the vinegar sauce, tried the baked beans, and handed down an enthusiastic 10 out of 10. No hesitation in his voice.
Okay, so I'm checking out Gus's BBQ today, my very first barbecue food. Let's try it. Yo, this place literally looks like an American diner. That's so cool. I'm going for the ribs and 2-meat combo because that's the way you gotta go, haven't you, with Memphis barbecue. Whole selection of the Midwest. I love it. Red vinegar, Memphis original, Kansas City spicy, Carolina gold. Woo! Okay, so we have the Texas barbecue. Let's just dig straight in.
Red pepper vinegar sauce?
Check out. Oh, that is so good. Barbecue baked beans, apparently it's a hitter. Guys, Texas barbecue is insane. 10-10. 10-10.
Long before she'd even ordered, the line outside Terry Black's in Dallas told her everything. But what stayed with her wasn't the brisket. It was the strangers chatting in line and at nearby tables like old friends. She called Texans so friendly with genuine surprise, then laughed at her own review. Technically the best Texas barbecue she'd ever had, she admitted, mostly because it was also the only one.
Let's try the best Texas barbecue in Texas. I'm at Terry Black's in Dallas, Texas. It looks like the news has spread about it being the best place because the queue is so big.
This place is so expensive.
People in Texas are so friendly, wow. Right, cutlery. We've got brisket, jalapeno sausage, some potato salad, mac and cheese, corn, and ribs. Let's go, let's get into it. Brisket is the most famous thing here, so we're gonna start with that. That's fantastic. Mac and cheese, cheers. Super creamy. So was this the best Texas barbecue in Texas? Well, it is actually 100% success rate, the only Texas barbecue I've ever had, but it's very, very good and you should check it out.
Quick pause. If you've been enjoying watching these expectations get demolished one plate at a time, a like helps more people find this. Now the story goes bigger, because American barbecue isn't one thing. It's dozens of arguments happening at once. Skylines and landmarks weren't what stuck with this traveller. Barbecue was one of the best things he'd found in the entire country, cooked low and slow by someone he'd never meet. He asked the obvious next question: which state actually does it best? He didn't have an answer yet. But the question itself was the real discovery, that this wasn't one tradition but a whole map of regional pride.
So one of the best things that I've found in America, it has to be barbecue. I don't know what you guys are doing to make this incredible barbecue food, but I really want to know which state has the best barbecue. And what kind of barbecue is it? So, brisket, sausage, steak, what is it? But there's something that you guys have learnt to do. I don't know how you've done it, but barbecue in America is amazing.
Not every reaction here is pure astonishment, and that matters. This reviewer walked into Interstellar BBQ already fluent in the local rivalries. The pork belly impressed him instantly. One of the best pork dishes he'd ever eaten, he said. The brisket didn't clear the bar. A little dry, he said plainly. Not up to the standards set by a competing spot across town, landing the whole tray at a specific 8.9 out of 10.
You guys told me to go try Interstellar BBQ in Austin, Texas. This is supposed to be the best barbecue. First bite has to be the peach tea pork belly. This is easily one of the best pork dishes I've ever eaten. I like that it's not like Jell-O. It actually still has meat on it. The smoke is super gentle. If you like peach tea Snapple as a kid like I did, you're gonna love this. Next up, we have a jalapeno and cheddar sausage. It tastes like a jalapeno popper in meat form. It's got a little bit of mustard on it.
Daddy, chill.
This sauce is vinegar based. It's that good. This is their smoked scallop potatoes. It kind of tastes like smoked mac and cheese. Instead of pasta noodles, it's potatoes. Of course, we have to get some brisket.
Overrated as
The brisket's a little dry. The one at Leroy and Lewis was way better. This is their smoked Gouda mac and cheese. Of the mac and cheeses at barbecue restaurants, this is the best one. Both sides so far, incredible. This is their pulled lamb shoulder.
it's alright.
The lamb shoulder is also a little dry. And lastly, these beautiful pork ribs. Unreal. Every single pork dish here has been outstanding. Does it justify the hour-plus line? I would give this an 8.9 out of 10. It's really good, and if you're in Austin, Texas, you have to come try Interstellar BBQ at least once.
Soy, hoisin and 5-spice coated the beef rib that bent tradition in a direction nobody expected, served alongside yakitori and shrimp tempura under the same roof as Texas smoke. Asian Texas barbecue, the host called it. His companion tried the glazed rib and handed it a perfect no-hesitation 10 out of 10. It's a small reminder that barbecue in America was never going to stay frozen in one style.
How big is it? Yeah. How big is it? Super big. This is a Texas barbecue, but like Chinese seasoning on it. So it's like Asian Texas barbecue. Like, whoa, how big is it? It's crazy. Yeah, amazing. Tastes a little bit different. This one is also really nice. Put some barbecue sauce. Amazing. Yeah, you want?
Okay,
which
yes.
one, which one do you want?
I don't know.
Okay.
Take a bite of the rib.
How was it?
Good.
Good.
Very good.
Very good. Okay, you can. How is it?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Whoa! Beef yakitori. The burger and the pork rib. Really tender. Also yummy. Pork.
By the time this visitor reached Terry Black's on a packed Tuesday night, he'd learned to move fast. The line was long and he warned viewers to sprint your order. He picked up a beef rib roughly the size of his own head, admitted it was almost too fatty, and praised every bite anyway. The brisket got the strongest reaction. Soft, buttery, layered with smoke. He said he'd go to war for it, which is really just a way of saying he didn't expect to care this much.
Everything I ate at my first American barbecue in Texas. Let's go! So Terry Black is one of the most popular places here in the area. And this is how busy it was on Tuesday 7 p.m. They also have those huge burners. And you gotta be ready to sprint your order. It was an overwhelming experience. And let's not mention the bill. Anyway, look at that beautiful spread. Everything looked so eye-appetizing. Gotta do the honors and start with mac and cheese. And I think they just do it better in the South. This is cream of corn, a very sweet side, but one of my favorite. We're all here for the meat. This is beef rib the size of my head. Nicely charred, bite folds off the bone. Has all the colors you want to see in a meat. You can taste the strong smoky flavor of those hours and hours of it being in the barbecue. It's way too fatty, but I can't argue with that. I loved every bite.
Some reactions need no translation at all. At the same counter, a young American creator watched his guest take one bite of a beef short rib, locally nicknamed a dino rib, and simply stop moving. When his guest came back to himself, he mopped every trace of sauce off the tray, then bolted from the table yelling. The most chaotic reaction in this story, but underneath it is the same thing everyone else here felt, just delivered louder.
We're in Austin, Texas, trying what people say is the best barbecue in the world. And we have a special guest
Let's try the best barbecue in the world. Let's go. Hell yeah. Wait, you're doing what, Julian?
Thank you very much. That looks insane.
First one right here, we got an extra moist brisket here, our fatty brisket. Our pork ribs, right there in the middle is our king right there. Beef rib, guys, we call that our dino ribs. That's the dino rib? That's the dino rib right there, my man.
The barbecue is so good, I think he's having an out-of-body experience right now. I think he might be crying.
That could be the best barbecue I've ever tasted in a day of my life.
He's in a beef rib coma. It happens to the best of us. When you come to Texas and you eat barbecue for the first time, that's a natural reaction. It's science. Look at how much seasoning they put on here. Look at the spices stuck to the actual beef rib and the fat content. This is easily the best beef rib I've ever had in my life.
You're still eating, bro? What the fuck? Bro, are you like just trying it or really eating it?
Bro.
Or like, are you eating one bite and just like...
Bro, you have been walking around, I'm sitting here just mopping my plate. I've never seen anything like this in my life.
Two friends at the same chain took a more methodical approach, scoring an entire tray out of 10 as they went. Beans, ribs, brisket, potato salad, mac and cheese, cornbread, cobbler. They admitted up front they'd over-ordered. The ribs earned a perfect 10, sliding clean off the bone. By the end, neither could deny they'd eaten past the point of comfort. What one called, half-joking, the meat sweats. Nobody leaves this table having eaten a sensible amount.
We are trying Terry Black's barbecue in Austin, Texas. This is my second time. This is Danielle's first time trying it. Let's just start here. Show them the side of that. You guys. The side of it. Ribs, brisket. We over-ordered whatever.
Peach cobbler, potato salad,
mac and cheese, cornbread. I'm trying the pinto beans first because I'm hungry. Fire.
I'm going straight for the big guy because
Jess... try the pinto beans.
Okay, fine. I'm going straight for the ribs because Jess told me that I ordered too much.
She's speechless, y'all. Let me try it.
It's like falling off the bone. Look. Tell me that's not worth it.
Oh,
I told you. Tater salad.
Alright, mac and cheese. One thing about me, mac and cheese is probably one of my favorite foods ever. So I'm a big critic. That's what did it for me right now.
Fun fact about me, I don't love cheese.
It's like my top favorite mac and cheese right here.
That's very, very cheesy.
You don't like it?
It's okay.
Cornbread. Oh my god, baby.
Cornbread. Biscuit.
I want what she's got. Guys. Are you shitting me?
Good time, guys. Thank you.
We earned this.
Jessica. Get in there.
I don't think I can.
Small girl, big rib.
I think the rib is my favorite.
So good.
Insane, you guys. You have to come here.
Peach cobbler.
Crazy?
Whoa. That is insane. Good God.
Guys, I feel nauseous.
Guess what though? The brisket was a
9 out of 10.
like an 8 for me.
Ribs.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, the ribs were a 10.
Buried me in my coffin with that.
Mac and cheese was 9 out of 10.
Tater salad, 10 out of 10.
Really?
Peach cobbler,
Peach cobbler,
10 out of 10.
Pinto beans, 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
Cornbread, 8 out of 10.
Vibes?
5? You're done.
Las Vegas proved this tradition doesn't stay in the South. Parked outside Rollin Smoke BBQ, one creator worked through a $50 tray with real attention. A beef rib fell clean off the bone. The mac and cheese, he noted, was seasoned all the way through. He finished with honey-glazed pork ribs and delivered the line that sums up the whole story. Not one rib was amiss, like every piece had been made with genuine care. By this point, it doesn't sound like flattery. It sounds like someone who finally gets what all the fuss was about.
Today we're trying the best barbecue in Las Vegas. Look at how big and juicy these ribs. Oh my goodness, that's ridiculous. Look how it falls off the bone. It's got the perfect fattiness for the delicious flavors. These ribs are massive. Look at the amazing textures of that meat. I would say it's a little bit salty, but that's the price you gotta pay for some good seasoning. I got this from a place called Rollin' Smokes Barbecue. It's so juicy, it's just glistening. Literally falling apart. The whole rib plate only came out to $50. Let's go ahead and try their mac and cheese. Oh my goodness. The cheese itself is like seasoned. Next, let's try their pork ribs. A tad bit dry, but that barbecue sauce can fix it. Perfect chop. I'm definitely gonna get some crazy heartburn after this, but it's so worth it. Beautifully smoked and made with that good old love. Oh, I got something you can feel in your ribs, all right? Oh, that's smoked really well. Tastes like some type of honey glaze. Oh, that's motherfinger looking good.
None of them set out to be converted in this story. Most showed up assuming they already knew what barbecue was. Something smaller happened instead, and somehow bigger. A German who mocks American food for a living ran out of jokes halfway through a rib. A man who prides himself on manners ended up licking sauce off his fingers. A woman who's disliked turkey her whole life found the one version that changed her mind. For most Americans, none of this is a revelation. It's a Saturday, a line outside a place they've been going to for years. But watching someone meet it for the first time puts it back in focus. The hours behind every brisket, the pride behind every sauce, the strangers who end up talking simply because they're standing in the same line. They came expecting a meal. Most of them left with something closer to an understanding of why this ordinary tradition means as much as it does to the people who grew up inside it. If one of these reactions matched something you felt the first time you tried real barbecue, or you've got a hometown spot you think would humble everyone in this video, drop it in the comments. More of the world discovering America is on the way.